como pa seducirme. Ay, bye, bye. Hi, I'm Moxxie. I like makeup and you like makeup. And that's why we're here. I need to make a confession. I have never been able to do like a proper smoky eyeshadow. Not a proper one, a messy one, sure, but not a proper one. No. And what's really funny is that my beauty school professor, she was iron fist about smoky eyeshadows. I don't know what I did through that lesson. I've never been able to do them. I already wanted to know how to do a proper smoky eye because of Tiff, but I couldn't. And then at the height of euphoria, there was this video circling around of Alexa Demie with a lip gloss, like from the back, like from the front seat of a car, going. And I was obsessed. And I was like, I really need to learn how to do this because I cannot do this and then not do this. Does that make sense? So long story short, at a certain point in time, I was like, I'm gonna start with the smoky eye itself. That's easier, you have more room to work with, which means you have more room for error. So eventually I figured that out. It worked out. Going off of tips, I was like, I can probably do an actual proper smoky eyeliner. And I mean, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you how I do my smoky eyeliner and hopefully it'll help you. Now I will say, it took me, I'm serious, like over the years I really have tried. It's just, you know, my muscle memory doesn't work that way, and I'm also, you know, a few fries short of Happy Meal in here. So if it doesn't work out the first time, don't be upset, just keep trying. Other than that, I really do hope that the tutorial helps you out in figuring out how the fuck to smudge out an eyeliner in a proper way where it won't lose the darkness in the middle, but also you won't end up with a raccoon eye, because that was my issue. So hopefully it's helpful. That's all I got for you. So I'm passing you on to the girl with no makeup. As always, be warned, I look different. And yeah, enjoy. I already have primer on, so I actually want to start off with the NYX crayon in white, and I just want to put like a little bit of it. It looks like a lot, it's not, okay? It's just in a lot of places. I just want it to be a little lighter, just so we can have a little bit more contrast. We're just gonna set this. The white is done, and we already know what we're gonna be using is the Quick Flick. Ever since I got this, I have not let it go. So I'm just gonna grab the Quick Flick, and we're gonna make it way longer than it is. I just wanna have like that outline more or less of the eyeliner. So now that the outline is there, I'm just gonna pull it out as much as I can. Like that. So that's more or less the length that I want. And it doesn't have to be super perfect because we're gonna smoke it out. I just want this to be like the guide that we're gonna follow with the darkest part of the eyeliner. Trust me though, that it's better to have like a liner base before you smoke out liner. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go a little bit over that liner with my liquid eyeshadow, a little bit, and then with a pencil brush, this is like a super small pencil brush, I'm just gonna try and smoke out the edges. Cool, so that's a little smoked out, like a little bit. We're gonna get there, steps. This is one of those makeup looks that I have figured out that I can't rush, and that's like one of the biggest reasons why I haven't been able to do this before, because it requires for you to kind of sit down and take your time, and I'm a very impatient person. And then with this one, I do blend it out a little bit when it's still pretty wet, but I want to do most of my blending when it's a little drier, like not dry, but a little drier than just like liquid, because that way it will smudge without actually taking color with it. So we have the eyeshadow. It's gonna look like that, and then that's when we're gonna start to layer. So I'm gonna put 3 little dots, and this is like the most minimal amount of black, and then we're gonna blend that out into this part. So this part you can just see like a little bit of the black blending out, and then you can see the division. So you can see where the actual liner is versus where the smudging is. What I want to do is take like a little bit of black and then blend the liner with the already blended eyeshadow. So what I always want to do is take care of blending the liner on my skin, like to the skin, and then blend out liner that I put in before into that already blended area. Once it's a little drier, I can go in with like blending out a little more. And then you're gonna repeat as needed. I usually need to repeat it about 3 times, so this should be the last time. And I'm just gonna put like a small dot because it's just that outer corner right there that's kind of giving me the issue. So I'm just gonna blend that outer corner out. Like that. So now that liner is smudged out. I'm gonna do the other eye really quick and I'll be right back. So then after my eye is done, I'm gonna use concealer underneath really quick and powder, because we're gonna bring this eyeliner all around the eye. I'm actually gonna try to do my face really quick and I'll be right back. Face is mostly done. We're only missing highlight. That's fine, we can do that after. And for the bottom part of the eyeliner, I'm not gonna use the liquid liner. I'm gonna use just the straight up liquid eyeshadow. And then we're gonna go back into all of it and set it with actual powdered eyeshadow. Here, I'm gonna try to connect it here in the corner. And then very, like as close to my eyelashes as I can, I'm gonna bring that in all the way to the lash line. The very tip of the pencil brush, I'm gonna make sure that's connected. And then I'm gonna try and smudge out the very bottom of that eyeshadow. And this is why I like this pencil brush, because I can just smudge stuff out with the very tip of it, and it's not gonna cause it to like over blend, you know what I mean? And then I'll just go like this, make sure it's all nice and smudged out. And obviously once we put in the the liner, it's gonna like come up a little better. And then I'm gonna try and kind of just blend out a little bit on that inner corner. Like that. I'm gonna do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I want to set the eyeshadow with black. To do that, I'm gonna use Deadly Intentions from the Pricked palette. I'm just gonna deposit some color as close to my lash line as possible, like a teensy tiny little bit, because I don't want to fall out on my actual face either. Once I deposit that, I'm gonna tap the excess off, and then I'm just gonna try and blend the powder out with the liquid. And then this is not only gonna help me if like I sweat or whatever, not crease my liner, but it's also gonna help deepen that black and also make it a little bit more uniform, because sometimes the liquid eyeshadow doesn't blend as uniformly as I would like it to. Maybe it's my own fault. Do the same with the bottom, except I'm just gonna go around and period. Okay, so we're actually almost done. I'm just trying to like peek this out a little bit more. And now we're going in to the waterline. We have the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, which is super good. This one and the white one are my babies. So we're just gonna use that in the lash line. And then I'm gonna really get in there because I want it to also kind of get the inner part of the lashes. Just make it really, really black and really, really blend in with the black underneath. Because you know, sometimes you'll put a color on your waterline, you will see that little between your lashes and the actual color underneath. And then I'm also gonna go on my upper waterline. And I'm also gonna make sure that I get this little corner in my eye. There you go. So really, you just want it all around your eye. My whole waterline around is black, so that's what you want, so that it really blends in with the eyeshadow around your eye. I'm gonna do my other eye real quick. Be right back. Cool, so that pretty much brings the eyeliner part kind of to an end here. But obviously the look is not gonna be done until we do lashes. So For lashes, I'm gonna use my two favorite babies, my Pat McGrath and my Makiage. I'm gonna use the Pat McGrath at the top and the Makiage in the bottom. This is one of those rare occasions in which I'm gonna do lashes before fake lashes, but the only reason why I'm doing this is because I completely forgot about my false lashes until I was already doing this. So I like having my lashes go up and not follow my actual lash line because my eyes, if I do that, my eyes can look a little downturned. Cool. So also because I cannot stand not having highlight, even with this eyeliner, I'm gonna put a little bit of highlight here. I'm not gonna touch the black. That's also the highlight that I'm gonna be using, just white. I'm gonna use Flicker and Sparked Ray from my Douche palette for the highlight. As per usual, let me fix my hair really quick and we'll come back and do lips. Okay, now for lips, what I want to do is I want to grab my one size lip snatcher. Also, this is the one singular sharpener that I've had that I haven't like lost. This is a Sephora one and I love it. Once we have that, I want to do the lightest lip lining. So you're probably looking at it going, hey, that's not light. It is. I'm gonna grab the About Face Lip Color Butter, and I think this one's called Cherry Pick, and I'm gonna tap it twice. That's it. Then I'm gonna go with my new favorite, the Sephora lip gloss, and then this is in the shade Wild. Oh. That's so pretty. That's it. Obviously, you can do it a little thinner, you can do it a little thicker, whatever floats your boat. I have always wanted to kind of perfect this type of like smudged, smoky eyeliner type thing because I feel like the black really like pops my eyes and pops my eyes. I always say that. Makes my eyes pop. That's what I was gonna say. It took me a long time to figure that out, but now that I got it, I really, really love how it turns out whenever I do it. If you like the look, if you like the technique, if you tried it and it worked for you, or if there are other makeups that you would like to see me try, you can go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow all of my socials. It is at got_Moxxie with 2 X's on everything. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was at least a little bit helpful. And you have a great day. Bye.